Good morning, traders. Matrix here. It's November 9th, and this is the last video of the small account challenge. Unfortunately, it's because I have officially blown the account and lost the challenge. So let's pull up my P&L here. Here's a quick recap showing you the mistakes that I made, how I blew it up. I opened up the day at 13,375. The account blows up once it gets below 13.3. All right, so I had 75 cents to work with. Total tickets were 10 tickets. Here are my positions on the account. Now I traded Amazon and I traded TripAdvisor first, and then at the end I traded Amazon, try to make a comeback. All right. Here are all my tickets. So let's go through with that. Okay. Let's move this out of the way. And let's do a quick recap. So TripAdvisor, move the clock out of the way as well. TripAdvisor. This was on my watch list last night, and I was watching it for the first red day. Basically, the stock ran up a lot, and yesterday it made a parabolic move into the whole number of 69 and 68. And I was saying watch 69 and 68 for short. However, in the morning when it gapped down, this is an overextended gap down play. This indicated to me that it was going to be a first red day. So my thesis was if it cannot get back over, well, first of all, let's mark off the 66 mark. This is the pre-market opening price. My thesis was either way, the stock was not gonna finish above yesterday's closing price because it's the first red day, and the SPY as well was gapping down heavily. Okay, so the thesis was for a short on an overextended gap down play. Now, TripAdvisor, my biggest mistake was that at the open, it was there really is no volume, right? And it was very slow. Pre-market, it only traded about 300,000, not even 300,000, about 100 or 200,000. Okay, and I had this to work with, and I took this out the gates right here on this first candle. As you can see, my first trade was 930.40. So basically, the first candle, I was seeing it reject the high of this red candle, and I was thinking, okay, sellers are coming. I'll take it short, and I took it short here, and my risk was basically over under 64, which was pretty tight because it was a whole number. So I took the short, 50 shares, 63.92, and I was basically watching it. So here is my first entry. The cover was well, eventually it dropped down a little bit. I did not take my profits. It went as low as 63.60. So I did have a chance to cover for 30 cents, but I didn't, and it eventually came back on me very slowly. The spread was about 20 cents there because of the low volume, and I was risking a little bit above VWAP when I took it, and eventually it shot through. I held. I was thinking, okay, because it shot up. This was actually one candle. It shot up from this 63.90s area all the way to 64.24. It didn't go 64.10, 64.15. The spread was really big, so I got upticked, and I covered. I think I covered right here when it reclaimed the VWAP. All right, so the cover candle was right here. This was a 30-cent loss. something. So I lost like 15 bucks, 16 bucks. And then the next short came in at 941. So right here, I saw it topped out at 65. Right here, I saw it top out. So I was making another thesis, psychological whole number of 65. I'll short it right here. It has shown that it's weak. I was watching the money spot. Let me show you the money spot real quick. Money spot was right here. Yeah. I was basically watching this money spot, and it snapped the previous green candle's high. It basically cleared everything. Right. So my next short was at the 91st minute. Right here, right as this clears the money spot, I shorted it at 64.64, basically the lows of this money spot. And lo and behold, it bounced off VWAP and reclaimed. So in the next 2 minutes, once it got back above 65, I covered on this candle right here. Okay. I shorted it at this candle, covered it at this candle. All right. It reclaimed 65 and started holding. So I covered it and I took another loss. By this time, I was down. This was another 54 cents, so another 25 bucks. So basically, my account had by then 16.25. I lost 40 bucks. I had about 30 bucks to 25, 28 bucks to play with. So I saw it held, and I reversed my thesis. I'm like, okay, maybe it's not the first red day. Maybe it's holding 65 right now. So I long it. The next candle was at 943.18. So basically, I reversed my thesis right away. As I covered on this candle, I longed it back as well. I was thinking, okay, it's holding 65. So let's use 65 over under and ride it. So I was riding it. The next sell was at 947. So around this candle. And I sold it at 65.18. So I basically bought the high of this green candle, and the next few minutes, I saw it reject here at the 50 MA. My target when I bought it, I was trying to go for 66. So where was this sell here? 947. Right here on this candle, as I was watching it get rejected, and the 50 MA, right? So I sold it, and basically that's it for TripAdvisor. I just sat there and watched it, and eventually this is where it's at right now. Okay, that's where it's at right now. Finally, so next up, by this time I had about what, $28 left in the account. I was looking at Amazon, 9:50 a.m. right about here. Okay, so definitely this candle here. 9:50 a.m. I had $30 or $28 left. I was looking at Amazon, and at this candle, I saw, okay, Amazon is trending down, and we are approaching VWAP. So let's see if I can put this on. We're approaching VWAP, and I'm thinking VWAP slap. So I shorted it, and I was risking the 5 points at 1730. My risk was the psychological whole number of 1730. At this point in time, the SPY was also rejecting at 950 as well. So let's take a look at that. Bring in the SPY. 950. It was about here. The SPY was trending down. It just rejected the VWAP, right? And it was coming down, right? So I saw this and I'm like, okay, overall downtrend, pullback day on the SPY. We have a VWAP tag and failed. So previously we have a VWAP tag and failed. So I'll short it, banking on that the VWAP will hold it down, but it didn't. So I covered as it ran up on me. And then it got up over 1730. I doubted my thesis. I saw it hold above 1730, the psychological hold number. So I bought it at 953. So I basically shorted on this candle, covered it on the next candle as I saw it rip above VWAP and started to go look really strong because this was a massive volume candle. So I covered. And then once it got to 9:53 a.m., which is here, 9:53. Let's see. I bought it. I bought 3 shares. I had $5 left by that time. I bought 3 shares at the highs of 9:53 candle. Right here. I bought it at this candle. I saw it hold above the 1730. I'm thinking, okay, this past few candles looks really strong. It did not reject the VWAP. It reclaimed. So I reverse bias. I longed it. And the next candle basically blows my account right here. So what really happened is I basically got faked out on these wicks right here. I got faked out on here, thinking it was a long. I got faked out by these wicks at the VWAP, thinking it was a short. And the VWAP, now the stock has come back under the VWAP. I saw this first VWAP slap. I saw the downtrend. Saw it come back up. By the time I was looking at it, it hit the VWAP again. So it hit the VWAP again. So I took the short here at this candle. It reclaimed VWAP. I covered. It got over and above 1730. So I longed it. And then this wick faked me out. And it blew my account on the next candle. And now it's still trending lower as the SPY trends lower. So my decisions were thrown back and forth on Amazon here twice, very easily explained. As far as TripAdvisor goes, first red day thesis is still trending down from the 65 here. the biggest mistake on TripAdvisor was there wasn't enough volume. There really wasn't enough because by the time I finished trading it, it barely hit 1 million volume as well. So the spread was really wide. Like right now, you see the 4 to 7 cents because the volume came in, but in the beginning, it was ticking 15 to 20 cents at a time. So that was my mistake on TripAdvisor. Okay, so basically that's the recap on my small account challenge, how I blew it up. Here are all the tickets to verify the time, all the timestamps, all my trades. Here is the account balance. Once again, I opened up with 75 bucks to play with. TripAdvisor, the widespread and the unavailability of volume not coming in basically got me there. And that's it. 15 days this small account challenge lasted. Throughout this 15 days, I made a lot of big mistakes as well. So this weekend, I'm going to go back into the past 15 days and dig deep, find out all my mistakes, write them down. And after this weekend, I will fund another small account of $500 and try the challenge again because I really believe it works. Like day trading, I really believe that I have what it takes to do it, and it really takes true grit to win this fight here. It's a long road ahead. Um, it's just a little demoralizing. I still have my student account, but I don't want to trade that right now. I want to make sure that until I can beat the small account challenge, I don't want to trade uh, a larger size account. It just doesn't make sense to me. I mean, if I can't be consistent with a small amount of money, there really is no point in me trading with more money because I'll just lose it anyways. So I'll just keep that student account on the side for now, and over the weekend I'll get another intro account, another small account, and we'll start off from there. This weekend I got to do a lot of reflection and go through all my mistakes, write everything down, and that's it. Thanks for joining me through this challenge. I'll see you guys on Monday. If you liked this video, like the lessons I made, like the transparency, the honesty, if you enjoyed watching my videos, make sure you hit the like, share, and subscribe button. I'm okay with you guys sharing this, no problem. I mean, I share all my wins and all my losses. There's also a link in the video description. If you would like to, you can also buy me a coffee, maybe comfort me a little. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.